Oh, top of the top, man. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me, man. FBA in the building. Pico, what's good? Goddamn Captain Mitchell, what's up, man? It's your boy CEO Hockey, man. We right back in here on the early show once again, 9 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know what time it is, man. Putting it down for the town, man. Yeah, been in here since what, 7? Right after I dropped my son off of school. Been in there hitting on it, man. I'm back in the building, taking care of business, man. Yeah. East Sky, what's good, man? East Sky, what's good, man? We in there, White TD, what's good? Man, we're in the building. Y'all know what time it is, man. Another day of getting it. Ain't been able to make no YouTube videos because Pico don't fuck with me no more. Spliff don't fuck with me no more. They done blackballed me from the sector, right? Because they say I'm too aggressive and I'm too violent, and you know what I'm saying? They done blackballed me, but FDA ain't blackballed though. You know what I'm saying? The niggas won't even interview me no more, but they interview FDA, you know? So, I mean, that's just how it is when, you know what I'm saying, niggas don't want you on their platform, man. Yeah, that's how Pico and Spliff done did me, man. They did me, man. Yeah, that's just what it is. I get it, though. I get it, though. Shout out to little Travis. Little Travis in the building. He was over there hating on my nigga Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Niggas hate me because of Charleston. I ain't Charleston White. Yeah, I'm CEO Hockey. But niggas don't fuck with me because they don't fuck with my nigga Charleston. I need to call Charleston while we on the live so y'all can understand that, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on. But today, we got some other issues to address. I ain't gonna even hold y'all, right? So I was doing interviews on Pico's show. And again, it's the internet. And, you know, I'm able to have a discussion about the way I see things, right? From my, hold up. Because a nigga's talking about I'm fake rich. Hold up. G County Apparel, how can we help you? Hello? No, I ain't doing good. Yeah, that's goddamn scammer. Calling for Merchant Service Center, man. Click, we gonna hang up on her motherfucking ass. She called back, we gonna block her ass. Don't be calling me early in the morning, asking me how I'm doing. Bitch, I ain't doing good at all. Yeah, I ain't no. Don't come over here asking me how I'm doing. That means you don't know me. Yeah. But anyway, let's get back to the business at hand, right? You know, I go on Pico's show or a Spliff show, and I give my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The way I see things through my perspective, through my lens, through my experience. Everybody see things different. Everybody experience things different. You know what I'm saying? That's just real life. That's what it is. But this nigga online, this other YouTuber online had a problem with what I said. And instead of, you know, like calling me out on the problem, he went on Pico channel and dissed me. Yeah, nigga gonna diss me. Now, everybody know, CEO ain't going for that shit. Yeah, you gonna come on the channel and diss me. As y'all see, there's a few people that be coming on Pico channel, right? Different people come on there with different opinions. And Pico doing his thing, man. He interviewing people, and he also making music and putting out artists making music with White TD and different people, right? Pico doing his thing. He using YouTube as a business, as a platform to expand his brand and help other people, right? That's just what Pico got going on. All right. So, but the dude from Urban Politicians, Big Ant, right? That's what he go by on YouTube. He went over there and dissed me, right? In his mind, right? This just real talk, and this ain't even no diss, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not even coming up here to diss this dude, because again, it just go to show me people, the culture. Nigga always talking about culture. YouTube has its own culture, right? YouTube ain't like the streets or the block. If I go outside right now to the corner store and niggas that hang in front of the corner store, they got their own culture. If I go to the hood, niggas got their own culture. What is culture, CEO? Culture is the way people do things. People like us do things like this. That is culture. Culture has nothing to do with color per se. A culture could be dominated by color, but people that it's about what you do and what you like, right? So in some people culture, let's say for instance, death in Black culture, American culture, when somebody die, we put a person on a t-shirt. We make RIP shirts when somebody pass away, right? That's what we do. Shout out to Boss Claus, man. Hollered at the homie the other day, man. He taking some kids out there to LA to put some stuff down, man. Me and them connected. So shout out to him. But in Black culture, American culture, when somebody dies, we like represent our deceased people on t-shirts and represent for them real loudly by wearing t-shirts. Everybody don't do that, but that's a culture. People like us do things like this. That's what culture means. Just because you of that color don't mean you of that culture. Yeah, straight like that. Black culture is not street culture. What I'm saying is this: just because you are a Black person don't mean you are a thug, you are street, you are hard, you are tough, you are violent. That ain't what that is. Street culture is a subculture of Black culture. Say that again. Street culture is a subculture of Black culture. Now, street culture and Black culture has more influence than all other cultures. Not because it's good or because it's deserving to have influence. It has more influence because the white culture use street culture to propagate the ignorance and the violence in our community. It's like they highlight street culture and they highlight the characters in street culture because they want to dictate our ignorance and make sure we stay ignorant. That's why if somebody get a rap deal, they get applauded. But if somebody own a clinic, you don't hear about it, right? That's what that is. Yeah, that's what that is. So in our minds, because street culture is promoted and white people highlight and uplift street culture, we think that's all Black culture. That's what Black culture is. That runs Black culture in our mind. And in reality, it don't, man. You know what I'm saying? My mama ain't never cooked the 8-ball, bro. My mama or my uncles ain't never know what the fuck an OG was. Like, yeah, so street culture is a subculture, but it's one that's promoted and proliferated the most because white folks want us to remain ignorant, and that's all they want us to achieve in life is to be street niggas or to celebrate street culture. Okay, in the form of celebrating street culture, one way street culture is celebrated and propagated and programmed into our minds is through hip hop music. Hip hop music is the biggest propagator of street culture, of ignorance, of immaturity, and of bullshit. Me, myself, being a participant of street culture, of hip hop culture, of prison culture, I speak on it from a standpoint of someone that experienced it and that kind of matured through it, right? So I'm kind of breaking all this down to get people to understand that when I'm speaking about different aspects of different things, I'm only speaking it from my experience, and I overstand the situation for what it is. Meaning like this, we relate money to being cool. We relate popularity, right, to being some dope or being live. We don't relate taking care of business as being that, man. Yeah. Niggas don't take care of business. Why this motherfucking referral link up here? How did you get share your referral link? They got that shit blocking the thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why this thing on my thing, but yeah. So I'm able to speak about that from an aspect like everybody else could speak about it. But let's get to the business, right? The business is this, man. White people created this platform called YouTube, right? White people created it. White people own it. I'm not into the white and black shit. I don't give a fuck who created it, who own it, who controls it. Is it a tool I could use to build something? That's all I fucking care about. White man created a hammer. Nigga, can I build a house with a hammer? I don't give a fuck who created it. Show me the tool and I can see if I can use it. All right. I'm saying that to say this though. When a nigga come on YouTube and he decides to make a YouTube channel, right? I'm gonna come on YouTube, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel. The minute a nigga decide to make a YouTube channel and come on YouTube, and we don't talk about particularly the nigga Big Ant and urban politicians, right? Nigga come on YouTube in 2017 and creates a YouTube channel, and he dedicates himself to making videos. Now, I'm talking about this nigga because last night he went on live. He deleted the live, of course, but he went on live after I went live and started popping his shit, talking about he look at YouTube like the NBA, and if it's the NBA, he's Steph Curry, right? His work ethic has made it to a point to where he got a jump shot like Steph Curry. His jump shot is his ability to post videos and make videos in a timely manner. And he done trained himself the way Steph Curry. Anyway, he made a Steph Curry analogy, which was total bullshit, but that's his analogy, right? I kind of get what he's saying, but at the same time, here's the difference. The minute the nigga created the YouTube and the minute the nigga decided on what he was going to talk about or what was going to work on YouTube, the nigga became a character. For whatever reason, he think he not a character. He think that his platform is separate from anybody else's platform and that he's not playing a character. Okay. It's like, well, why would you say he ain't playing a character? One, when I come on YouTube, I'm telling you my real name. I'm telling you my real shit. It's like, oh, well, you ain't supposed to tell the real shit on YouTube, bro, because people will attack you and people will try to take what you have. And that's true. So the minute you ain't showing or talking about the real shit, you playing. Yeah. The very minute you ain't showing or you protecting the real shit as you should, you got the right to protect your real life. but know that you have created a YouTube persona, my nigga, which is AKA a character. Yeah, Anthony, little Anthony, like, yeah. And I don't even want to diss you. Again, I'm here to teach. So the mere fact that you think you not playing a character that you created in 2017, because before 2017, nobody knows you as Big Ant, my nigga. Yeah, let's just be real. Nobody knows you as Big Ant, bro, prior to 2017. And there's nothing wrong with creating a character, but here we are 7 years later, and you starting to think in your mind that you not playing. You even telling me I'm playing a character. And then you go on to say I'm fake rich. And that's what this video is about, right? Because unlike you can't tell the truth or show the truth, my nigga, because you playing, nigga. You just like the other nigga I came in this bitch dissing, and I ain't gonna say his name because that's just what it is. Playing with the Ferguson narrative, right? Playing a character about the Ferguson narrative to make money. And I get it. You could play that character, but you can't play that character with me. See, I'm Kryptonite before the interview, nigga. Yeah. I'm CEO Hockley before the interview, before the camera started rolling, right? I'm that for real. People know me as that for real. This ain't no character. Now, it seems like a character to you because I done entered the YouTube stage and you don't know me, and that's fine. But as I come up here, man, I come up here as who I am, man. My name Robert Hockley, born and raised in Galveston, Texas, Cedar Terrace Projects. I've been a fucked up nigga all my life. It took me my entire life to get things right, get things straight. But one thing I have never been in any scenario, in any situation I've been in, right? And that's been a nigga with his hand out or anything like that. I always been able to get to the money. I always been able to change my situation. And I've never let nobody take advantage of me, man, in my entire goddamn life. And niggas will tell you that, niggas will vouch for that. Now, let me go on. Free TV. That nigga a weirdo. Nobody like that nigga but weirdos. Yeah, I mean, probably so, man. We all weirdos in some degree. I kind of get what you're saying. What I don't understand about the nigga is when you start believing the bullshit. Yeah, it's like when you start believing that you got something going on. So last night, he went on there and he talked about himself, and he also said this. He talked about a video that he got online, right? We gonna pull up the video. I thought I had it pulled up. He got a video that he put out last year about Donald Trump, and the video got 2 point some million views. Hold on, we finna pull it up. Yeah, we finna go on this page. And again, this ain't even dissing, bro. I'm not even dissing. This is for educational purpose only, man. I'm not even dissing. This is educational purpose only. Hold on. Let me turn this camera around. Cause I gotta show y'all this, man. Let's see. Okay. We didn't turn the camera around. Coming over here to the computer, man. This is urban politicians right here, as y'all can see. Yeah, I ain't subscribed to this nigga ass. Yeah, this urban politicians. But this is his video that he talked about last night. His Donald Trump video. And the Donald Trump video has 2.3 million views. Do y'all see that? He put it out 9 months ago. The Donald Trump video got 2.3 million views, right? He spoke on that video. He spoke on that video yesterday, right? That one video 9 months ago, he said it got 2.3 million views. It's his biggest video in the 7 years that he's been putting out videos. And that video has generated him $4,500. Now, I need somebody to get a Pico, what K Riz at? I need somebody who got a pencil and a paper, right? Again, this is educational purposes only. I need somebody with a piece of paper and a pencil, so you can learn something. So 2.5 million views has brought him $4,500. We just gonna round up for the sake of numbers and the sake of this conversation. We gonna round up. 2 million. We're gonna say 2 million 2 million views brought him $5,000. All right. So in 9 months, 2 million views brought him $5,000. So we could break that down to this. It's 20, he basically getting $2,500 for every million views. That's how we gonna do it. All right. He doing 3 million views a month. On the average, he averaging 3 million views a month. So at $2,500, every 3 million views, he had what? $7,500 a month, man. $7,500 a month is great money from anywhere. I'm gonna say that again. $7,500 a month is a lot of money, and that's a great stream of income, regardless of what you're doing. Can we all agree to that? Right? Hold on, I can't see if y'all listening or not. Let me see. Y'all listening? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with $7,500 a month is a great stream of income, regardless of what kind of income it is. Yeah, put a 1 if y'all agree to that. $7,500 a month is a great stream of income, regardless of where that's coming from. All right, y'all got 1s in the chat. I'm just trying to make sure y'all follow. So doing $7,500 a month in a 10-month period, that's 75 grand, and $75,000 a year, right? In a 10-month period. If you put 2 more on that, so he right up under $90,000 a year on YouTube. And that is a beautiful thing. 90, there you go. Theo here with me. We had $90,000 a year doing YouTube videos. Now, here's the problem, though. Here's the problem with this, right? Not the money and not what he done created. In 7 years, he has created a $90,000 a year job. And that's beautiful. Here's the problem. He have to do YouTube videos every day. If y'all notice something about Big Ant, he don't have no family. He don't have no kids. And we talking about a person that got gray hair in their head, right? He don't have no family. He don't have no kids, right? And when the last time y'all saw him in the Bahamas? Or when the last time y'all saw him vacation or go somewhere? Now, what I'm trying to point out to y'all is this. The white man, as a nigga play Black Power and a nigga play this character, the white man steals and slaves you, right? So, and one thing about a YouTube check, that shit don't come with no insurance. That shit don't come with nothing. If anything happens to Big Ant, he out the algorithm and his party over with. Now, that's not me bashing him. That's just me sharing information with y'all that a nigga is a slave to the content, and then they don't even pay you top dollar for hip hop content. What do I mean? On the average, if let's say if Big Ant did a car video and his the culture that he spoke about was cars, they'll pay you $5,000 per million, But because it's hip hop, and because they see hip hop as being violent or gangster related, they pay you half of what they would pay another creator, but based on the content. So he gets half of what you should get because of the content that you speak on. And then you got to do this shit every day. You got to do this shit all day, right? To keep up with that lifestyle. Now, I ain't no hater. But one thing you can't do with me is get and then turn around, get online and bullshit me. You can't let the success of your YouTube channel convince you that I'm bullshit when I know you bullshit. So $7,500 a month breaks down to what a week? Can somebody break that down? It's 4 weeks. So almost like $2,000 a week. Right? Something like that. But he get on here and say, I'm fake rich. Now, I'm confused. Do I come on here and do I come on here and act like I'm rich? What's rich? I'm not understanding. Another thing about the money, not only do you have to work every day and you got to record and edit and every day, the nigga got like, let's just say this, the nigga got, let's see how many videos. Oh, okay, here it is. The nigga got 5,000 videos. He got 5,000 videos. He got 5,000 videos, Theo. So let's just say the film, edit, and the post of video is on average, we gonna say 2 hours. To film, edit, and post a video is 2 hours. So let's do 5,000, right? How we gonna do that? Hold up. So 10,000 hours, nine days. Oh, High Thoughts TV say I'll be in the Bahamas in 15 days for 9 days. Hey man, you just make sure I'm able to get back on the platform since you banned me from the platform again. There go High Thoughts TV traveling somewhere, and I'm more sure he won't be out there by himself. Now, is you and FDA going, Pico? Is you and FDA going? Yeah, probably not. What's up, K Rizza, man? You on the late show, man. Yeah, you on the late show. All right. So man, you done gave 10,000 hours to YouTube. And in that time in return, they done gave you some money. Whatever the amount of money you think you got or you think you made, man, that's your business. That's what's going on. But you can't come on Pico channel and you can't come in no platform where I'm at, right? And play business with me. Because the one thing you not doing on the internet is business. Yeah, that's what you're not doing. What's up? My homegirl from Austin just pulled up. Britt then pulled up. Yeah, the one thing you can't do on the internet with me is play business, man. And you playing business. One thing about doing YouTube videos, no disrespect, but respectfully, doing YouTube videos is some nerd shit. And I'm saying that respectfully because I do YouTube videos. And what I'm saying is this, when I say nerd shit, what I'm saying is a nerd is an introverted person, right? Who don't know how to socialize and who don't know how to engage people in real life. So they are always in their corner reading a book. They always in their corner alone, and they always gathering and knowing information and collecting information that they really don't use and apply in real life, right? And being a nerd and making videos every day, all day, doesn't teach you how to do business with people in society. Yeah, it gives you a level of success for being isolated and being introverted, but it does not apply across platforms, meaning you can't take those skills and that ability to run a business. You can't do that. Yeah, you are socially awkward and you are limited in experience to be able to do real business with anybody. That's why people on YouTube don't know how to make money outside of YouTube and outside of views because it don't teach you that. Me and Pico talk about it all the time. I try to share with him my experience of doing business every day and locking in with people every day because you have to do business. So let's get to what I do. I do business every day. This is what we do every day. No views, a nigga do business, man. Every day, all day. I don't know what fake rich is. I don't know what rich is. I'm just a nigga that works hard, just like everybody else. And then I take care of business, man. Here go a couple orders that we got up here. And again, this just this shit come in this week, right? I don't even know it's the date on here. Got my brother name. This shit at the date it. 222. I don't know, but that's this week. That's this week. That's this week. Like today is Wednesday. I haven't even opened up, right? And in 2 days, this $90. This $90. This $25. This $300. Oh yeah, I got this order right here that we doing right here. This is like 18 some shirts. We stitching these right now, right? So this in 2 days, right? We ain't talking about a whole week. That we stitching those, right? Let me let me show y'all, man. All right, that's $50. And again, they go to date right there, April 29th. This is $400. They go to date right there. What they say, April 28th, right? This is $60, April 28th. I don't know what today is, but yeah. All right. Here go another order right here, right? Let's see what this is. Okay, this last week money. That's the 25th. That's a light 50. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up, man. Hold up. Let's see what's all in here. April 28th, right? See, it got Patrick on there. That's my brother taking these orders, man. Let's see what else came in just these 2 days, right? We're talking about 2 days. We ain't talking about no 9 months. We're talking about 2 days. All right, that's the 25th. Okay, yeah, that's old. That ain't, but this ain't done. That's 25th. We back on the what? The 28th. That's another $50. Here we are here. This is what? The 28th. That's another $135, right? That's all. Okay. Here we go right here. Let's see what date this is. That's the 28th, and that's a what? $1,500, right? That's the 29th, and that's $40 right there. We just rounding up. We just rounding up. Now, I don't know if I'm making sense or not, right? I don't know if I'm making sense, but maybe y'all could play back the video and add them numbers up, right? We talking about one business, 2 days, right? I don't know. Theo, you was counting where I'm at right now. You like where I'm at. Where I'm at, right? So we talking about one business, 2 days. I've been here. That's just here. We're not even talking about the rents I done collected for this month. And we're not even talking about the online. Do I gotta go pull up the online numbers? Right. But anyway, I started this business 10 years ago, and I have done no less than $250,000. Period. No less. 10 years. I give away $25,000 in toys every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know if y'all consider that rich or not. I personally don't know, right? I'm a millionaire on paper, property, assets, things that make me money, right? Would tell you I'm a millionaire, right? Taxes every year, the tax bill is up to $50,000 a year. He make $75,000, $90,000 a year. I pay $52,000 a year in taxes, my nigga. Yeah, in taxes. Now, for y'all or for people that don't do business, and I'm not talking about y'all, the listeners, I'm saying for people that don't do business, you would say I'm rich, but I don't consider myself rich. I'm just a poor ass nigga, man, that had made a way for itself, and I consider myself blessed to be able to hustle and take care of people. And then let's look at the money a nigga make and the people that a nigga take care of. So when a nigga get on here and talk about a nigga being fake rich, or talk about what they daddy have, and talk about all these different things, and I'm not even talking about that, man. Yesterday, my niece, I showed y'all my niece. My niece is in real estate. She worked for a real estate agency. Yesterday, my niece closed on a 19,000 square foot office building deal that brought her $30,000 on one deal. 30 grand on one deal. My niece is 23 years old. And in her first deal, she just made 30 bands. Now, he is trying to talk about his daddy, and I'm saying that to say these is her instructions working with me. Yeah, I miss y'all, Rose. I miss y'all. I already addressed that. You late. You late to the party, Rose. You late to the party. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is this. I don't even know what rich is, man. What I know is how to take care of business. I know how to create opportunities, and I know how to help people in real life. I don't know nothing about no character. Y'all saw what I did with my cousin. He gets out, he do what he do, help him sell a $25,000 painting and get on the news 90 days out of jail. See, y'all looking for me to put on a necklace. Y'all looking for me to act like Sauce Walker and them. Y'all looking for me. I already had that era. Y'all just wasn't around for it. And if you think I ain't had that era, I give you something else. Pico. You could ask Dead. Pico got a dude that come on his show called Dead End Red. Man, y'all familiar with Dead End Red? He come on his show. His name is Dead End Red. He come on Pico's show and he give interviews and he talk on Pico's show. Now, Dead End Red, right? And if Dead End Red hit it, Dead End Red would be like, hey, Hockley, man, you know, you and Big Ant need to be working together. Y'all need to be doing some work. Y'all need to, this is what Dead End Red would say, right? But if you go back, right, because y'all want again, the way I'm telling you, the way white folks poison our mind, if I'm not in the Bentley and if I'm not got all the jewelry and pulling out all the shit, right, that ain't what rich is, man. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's much more to life than that. But I had that era. Now you can ask Dead End Red. Dead End Red is from South Park. Dead End. I'm from Galveston. There's no way me and Dead End Red grew up together at all. But guess what? Me and Dead End Red got history together. Now, how do a nigga from Galveston and a nigga from South Park have history? Well, when I was 31 and I was 32 years old, right? When I was 31 and 32 years old, I goddamn me ran a nightclub. That Dead End Red was a goddamn security act. Yeah, Dead End Red, baby mama, people owned the nightclub. Right? And I got to meet Dead End Red when he was a young nigga, right? And he was a young nigga, I was a young nigga. Now, Dead End Red will tell you this. Came into that nightclub, and for about 9 months, I ran that nightclub for about 9 months. And I made no less than $5,000 a week. And in one night, I made $45,000. I bring it up all the time. I tell y'all that all the time. And I'm saying that to say, when I was in my South Walker era of flashing, of having money, of doing this, of doing that, I did that. That's exactly what the fuck we did. Not only did I do the club shit, I left the club shit, got into the music business, and got a deal with a local group out my town, the Island Boys with Young Jock. This is all documented. Dead End Red to tell you about the club. A matter of fact, I could go online and show you the goddamn club. And I'm saying that to say this. When this nigga Ant is talking about rich and talking about that, I don't understand that terminology, nigga. I'm a hustler. Born, bred, hustler. Didn't go to nobody's school. Didn't do none of that shit to make a way for myself. Look like you made a way for yourself, which is fine. But to get online and think you not playing a character and think that you got it figured out, when in reality, nigga, you a goddamn me a disconnected Wi-Fi channel away from being broke, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, you about to, nigga. So what I'm saying is quit coming on here playing because you the one playing. I ain't playing, bro. Niggas ain't playing. Niggas doing this shit for real, bro. Now, you might not like my approach. I don't like your approach. And that's preference. That's cool. We don't have to like each other's approach. I mean, I get it. Yeah, in reality, nigga, I wouldn't fuck with you. Yeah, in real life, I wouldn't fuck with you. You's a nerd. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. What I'm saying is you are an introverted person, right? That like to sit back and be alone, working alone. You don't work well with people. I could see that. Yeah, you don't work well with people, man, because you're insecure about who you really are. Niggas probably was slapping you up. You wasn't a violent person growing up and all that different stuff. I mean, I get it, but it shows in your character, my nigga. The way you try to ride the fence on certain things, the way you try to, oh, well, I'm not dissing you. Nigga gonna tell me about my mama and them whooping my ass. And I'm like, man, you trying to, come on, man, you stop it. So when I get on here and I call a nigga broke and it offends a nigga, it only offends the broke nigga. Yeah, it only offends the broke niggas. It don't offend nobody else. Yeah, it don't offend nobody else, man. It only offends the broke niggas, man. Yeah, that's it. When I'm saying you broke, my G, I'm saying quit getting on here. Okay, I got a question for you. How much money you paying taxes every year? Yeah, that's my only question. How much money do you pay the U.S. government for doing business every year? And it's a simple question, my nigga, because everybody that's getting money is paying taxes. So my question is, how much money you paying taxes every year? And ain't no such thing as fake rich. Look, they just broke that down. He make less than $1 a video. That's what I've been goddamn me trying to tell a nigga. My son working at a job make more money than YouTube paying, bro. YouTube is pimping a nigga out to the highest max. Now, don't get me wrong. YouTube is a great platform and it is a great opportunity. But if all you got as a stream of income on YouTube is views, man, they pimping you hard. You're not able to do no business nowhere. And then in my Vlad scenario, I'm saying you get mad at them when you should be doing business. You are a nerd and you are an introverted person, so you don't know how to benefit from doing business with other people. You don't know how to do that yet, my nigga. You may learn that as you keep going along because you're not doing nothing wrong about your journey and where it's taking you. I hope it takes you to the highest height. But when you getting on here and you getting in the room with people that have more experience and more understanding about what's actually going on than you. And I'm not talking about making videos. I'm talking about making money, nigga. Yeah, you need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, you need to shut up, nigga. Straight like that. Yeah, you need to shut up. Grown folks talking. And again, another point I gotta make is you can't be no leader if you ain't no father. That's just the facts of the matter. You cannot be a leader if you're not a father. Hey, I don't know if y'all get that or not yet, but there's no way you can lead a nation. You can't lead a household. And if you avoid leading a household, right? If you avoid leading a household, if you avoid being the head of a household, you damn sure can't be no leader. Now, to be a father doesn't mean you have to birth the child. I'm saying you could meet a woman and be in a relationship with a woman that has kids, and you could be a father to those kids, but it's still your family. And if you can't lead a household, you can't lead no fucking man. You ain't no leader. I don't know what Malcolm X movie you done watch, my nigga, or what Black Panther movie you done watch. But if you care about the black culture and the black nation, you would have a family and you would be raising productive people in our nation. Not getting on YouTube talking about you helping the culture by teaching the culture. You teach by example, my nigga. Malcolm X had to change his life and lead by example to have an impact on people. He couldn't be Malcolm X and Detroit Red at the same time. Detroit Red had to die. So what I'm telling you is all that game you think you spitting is not game. That's you being pimped out on YouTube talking. Do people listen to you and say you help them? Of course. It's no different from me listening to something and being inspired by something. I get it. Hey, man, what you said turned on a light in my mind, man. Thank you, Big Ed, thank you this. But you not helping the community because you don't provide no resources. And I'm just telling you real game, when you not playing a character, because you saying you ain't a character. When you're not playing a character, you will understand what I'm saying. When you playing a character, you'll fight back against that. You'll try to prove to me how you're a leader without being a father. You can't be a leader of men if you can't lead a woman. You can't be a leader of men if you can't lead a child. It don't work like that, bro. That's some YouTube shit. That's some fake character Wakanda shit. In Wakanda, you could be a leader without a family. Yeah, only in Wakanda you can do that. But in real life, if you can't lead a woman, you can't lead a child. This is what makes the situation with Shannon Sharp so bogus and make him look like a bozo, because he's a 56-year-old man and he couldn't even handle or maintain a 20-year-old woman. And think about this. Shannon Sharp had no obligation to a wife. He had no obligation to no woman. All he had to do was deal with women, and whatever woman he wanted to deal with, he could deal with. And he chose a 20-year-old woman, and she dealt his ass. He ain't a leader. Get Shannon Sharp ass out of here, my nigga. He gotta go. The woman that exposed this nigga is a weenie, my nigga. Yeah, this nigga is a weenie. Yes, he is famous. Yes, that nigga could play football. Yes, that nigga could talk, but that nigga can't lead. That nigga can't lead. Has he been a father? Has he raised his family? Yes, he has. In those aspects, he has. But that nigga, like young pussy, and let young pussy control him. He got to get to the back of the line, man. He got to get to the back of the line, man. I'm speaking as a leader. He got to get back to the back of the line. You coming on here playing, my nigga. Again, like I said. And that's fine. The only reason I'm addressing it today is because I want people to get out their mind that I'm on here playing some rich character. Only people think that I'm rich are poor people. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody else that take care of business and raise a family, what they see in me is a nigga that take care of business. They don't see money. Only poor people see that. When I bring up money to you and I talk about money to you, my nigga, I'm pointing out that you acting like you got it and you don't, my nigga. Cut it out. Nigga, when I say you ain't got a car, I'm saying that publicly to let you know that, nigga, stop, nigga. Yeah, that 75 grand, that working every day, putting out them videos, you can't go to the Bahamas, my nigga. You bet not go get no new car off the lot. $80,000 car, truck. You can't afford that, my nigga. You can't afford none of those things that you would think success would bring you as a luxury. Yeah, so that's what I'm pointing out. Yeah, again, my niece did a goddamn deal yesterday and brought a 30 grand in her first real estate deal, man. Shout out to Leah. That 30 grand is half of what you make, my nigga. Cut it out, my nigga. because you don't know how to do business with people, bro. Now, do y'all think if CEO got 3 million views a month and I had a platform that reached 3 million people, how much money y'all think I would make? How much business do y'all think I would be able to create? Because all I got is 15,000 subscribers. My video come out, 100 people watch it, but yet and still, I just showed y'all 3 grand in 2 days. So how much money you think I would be able to make doing business with people? So again, this ain't a diss video. I'm just saying, bro, quit playing, because you got on here playing a character. You don't show nothing in your real life, whether you got one or not. You don't show it. That makes you a character, right? You do not lead by example. That ain't what's going on. You know different from the nigga that get up to go and preach. Yeah, you the motherfucking deacon in the church that get to preach on Sundays, and you get to tell us everything about what a nigga should be doing that you don't do, my nigga. That's what you doing on YouTube. And that's fine. Obviously, it benefits you because I could get on here and talk about what you doing, right? But I'm gonna talk about what you ain't doing. Here's what Big Ant ain't doing, my nigga. He ain't selling drugs. He ain't robbing people, right? He ain't doing dope, like drugged out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? He ain't jugging. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing none of that shit. So he doing something good for himself. The problem is, and everybody see it in the nigga, he's a cornball. I'm just being honest, right? And then he overplay his hand when it comes to certain people, especially with me, man. You can't overplay your hand with me. And again, with FDA, like I said, FDA more than a man that you'll ever be, because FDA done raised the kid. FDA oldest son 20 years old and he done kept him out the street, man. FDA done raised the kid, bro. You gotta go get you a family or you really get to popping that black power and leadership shit. Yeah, you gotta find some kids to raise, my nigga. You just can't get on here popping that shit because you got a necklace in the form of a YouTube channel and you realize other people don't got the necklace you got. Nigga, yeah, that shit could get took off your neck. Nigga, yeah, that shit could get took off your neck, bro. Yeah. So, I mean, right there, man, I just showed y'all $3,000 in 2 days. The week ain't over. We ain't even open yet. We open at 11. Yeah, we open at 11 o'clock, nigga. Yeah, we open at 11 o'clock, man. We ain't even, again, not talking about trucks. I'm not talking about the rents. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm not even talking online, right? I'm just showing you that. And I'm not rich, nigga. I'm about business. Yeah, everybody fuck with me in real life because I take care of business. That's the only reason why they fuck with me. They don't fuck with me on no gangster shit. They don't fuck with me on no street shit. They don't fuck with me for no other reason other than that I'm able to provide a service or a product and they know that it's good money with me. That's why people fuck with me and that's what people respect about me, bro. So you can't get on here talking all that hip hop culture talk and you ain't done no real business out here, bro. Yeah, where your family at, man? But let me guess, you don't need a family to be a leader, right? You don't need a family. You don't need a woman and you don't need kids. All you need is yourself and a camera. See, that's that nerd shit. That's that introverted shit. That's that narcissist shit. That's that selfish shit, nigga. You can't be no leader with them traits, nigga. You got to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you got to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you can't have that conversation with a nigga that put in the work, bro. So whatever you got on Instagram talking about I'm fake rich, I don't even know what you said. Nigga came over and said that you was on Instagram talking about me. I guess you mad because again, you brought your daddy up to me, and I said I'm your daddy. Then, nigga. Yeah, don't be mad at me, nigga. Quit playing. You were playing a character on YouTube. That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you say everybody else is playing a character, but you are playing a character because nobody knew you prior to YouTube as Big Ant. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't a nigga in your neighborhood know you as Big Ant, Anthony. Yeah, cut it out, man. You created a character, you created a persona, you put in the work behind it, and your persona has become bigger than your actual work in real life. Your YouTube work has become the model of your whole existence. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't get over here trying to call me out for the way I deal with YouTube and the way I do things. When in real life, my nigga, you ain't even a parent. Nigga, you ain't even got a bitch. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? And I ain't saying you can't get pussy. Anybody could get some pussy. I'm saying you ain't got a woman that listen to you, nigga. Yeah. You ain't got all that game, all that talking about business. You ain't got a bitch that'll listen to you, man. Yeah. FDA got that. Now, I'm not calling Rose a bitch, but I'm saying FDA got that, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. FDA got that, nigga. Yeah. FDA got that, nigga. So on that alone, you lose. Say you thought I turned over a new leaf. I did. I'm not dissing them. Yeah, I ain't dissing the nigga. I'm just giving a little explanation, man. Nigga, Tony, nigga called me fake rich. And I'm not understanding why people think I'm on here playing a rich guy. I'm on here playing a business guy. Yeah, because that's what I do in real life. Yeah, we only taking care of business, man. The Prince was good. Yeah, how about them Rockets, nigga? They ass going down. Nigga, I'm glad. I've been looking for you, the Prince. Motherfucking Rockets going down. See, I ain't been online because I've been helping my brother. And we've been taking care of business. But the motherfucking Rockets going down, man. Yeah, don't be coming on here crying and none of that shit, nigga. The Rockets going to hell. Nigga. Yeah, the Rockets going to hell. Hold that dirty glass against a clean glass. Set the example. What's up? Stay true. Yeah. Again, man, shout out to Big Ant. Shout out to Urban Politicians TV. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check them out. My nigga do whatever it is y'all do on this YouTube shit. I don't give a goddamn. Go check him out. That nigga be putting in work. He live on YouTube and he make videos for the culture, whatever that means. Yeah. So y'all go check him out if y'all want to know something about the culture. He got the whole hip hop history in his brain, and he could tell you everything about the culture. I can't do that. I got $1 million in mine. I got to go get some money. I got some kids to feed. I got a woman to take care of. I can't tell you about what 2 Chainz is doing and goddamn me, such and such, such and such. I can't tell you that, my nigga. Yeah, this shit is too hard for me. Yeah, this shit is too hard for me. So I can't give you that, man. That's not a feather I could put in my hat about being a hip hop anything. What I can tell you is I've done business in hip hop. I done made money in hip hop, and I've helped people in hip hop. That's what I can tell you. I can't tell y'all that other shit about other people's business and this and that. That's another thing about when I do the news and when I was doing the news, man. You make 3 videos a day, 5, 3, 4 videos a day, talking about that, talking about different topics inside of hip hop. You either filming or you editing. At some point in the day, you're doing one or the other to be consistent. That's no different than the regular news, Fox News. And the regular news don't help nobody. What does the regular news do for the community? Can anybody tell me what your local news station do for the community? I'm just asking. What does have anybody seen the local news person at the gas station or in the hood passing out toys? Has the local news station ever done anything, right, beneficial or consistent in the hood? We only see the local news on TV. So nigga like the news. Nigga doing all that self-reporting, all that talking. You don't have time to help nobody. Nerd shit. That's what I call nerd shit. Yeah, like a motherfucker playing a video game all day. YouTube is a video game. You playing video games all day. Yes, you could get paid by the video game, but you could get rich on the video game if you know how to do business. The problem is niggas get so caught in playing the game, right? They don't know how to do business in real life. Yeah, they don't know how to do business in real life. And that's my point. And that's the topic of this thing. I don't know. I don't know why you think I'm fake rich. I don't even know why you think I'm rich, right? I talk money, I talk business because that's what I do all day. Yeah, and I could tell when somebody ain't doing business and somebody ain't got no money. Like I said, I got a simple question. What's your EBITDA? Do you know that? Do you know what the word EBITDA mean? I'm going to ask the chat this. Well, I got to get goddamn me, Eric Scott here. Eric Scott, explain to them what EBITDA is. Yeah, like, yeah. So when you understand these terms and these things, this is how you know a motherfucker got money, man. You know what I'm saying? Because these are terms and these are things that niggas don't rap about. Yeah, see, in hip hop teaches you a whole bunch of shit, but they don't teach you that. What's your EBITDA, my nigga, and how much you paying in taxes? That's what the bank want to know. That's what the bank want to know. So when I'm saying you broke, I'm saying you can't tell me that. So you ain't, fuck you. Yeah. If you can't tell me that, nigga, you broke, nigga. Yeah, that is right there. That is right there. That's what the bank want to know when you go to do business, man. But see, you ain't heard little baby say that. You ain't heard little baby say that. You ain't heard 50 Cent say that. So you don't know what that means. And that's what make you a po-ass nigga when I say you po-ass nigga and you playing on this motherfucking internet. Because you don't know shit like that because that shit ain't in no song, nigga. That shit ain't no song, man. That's what the white folks want to know when you going doing business with people, man. You taking care of business and you ain't on no nerd shit. Yeah. When you on some business shit, that's the shit you hear about. Them are terms I got introduced to once I started doing business. Once I started understanding how money works, my nigga. So don't get on here telling me about no Adam 22 and no Vlad. I can't do nothing with that. The fuck I'm gonna do with that? Telling me about how a white boy raping niggas and taking. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Yeah, I can't do nothing with that. If I don't like Adam, them turn that shit off or beat them. Do better than what they doing. Nigga, I don't want to hear about that shit. Yeah. Yeah, what's your earning before taxes and interest? What's that? How much you doing with that? Let's just skip to that. Now let's get to that part. Break that part down. What you paying the tax? What you doing this? That way we can make a deal. You don't know how to do that. That's what Wallow and them know how to do, though. That's what Gilly and them know how to do. That's what Joe Buttons them know how to do. That's what Adam 22 know how to do. That's what Vlad know how to do. That's what Say Cheese know how to do. Right? Do I gotta continue? People that leverage their platform and do business with their platform, they understand them terms, man. They understand that stuff, man. Because they do it in real life, man. That's how you really make money, man. You the only person. I mean, I don't know. If anybody else on here get 3 million views a month and only make $7,500, shit, last time I checked, for 2 years, Charleston was getting $7,500 an interview. And that ain't me bigging up Charleston. That's me telling you a nigga know how to do business. Yeah. You got to know how to do business. You got to know how to grow a business, man. You got to know more is more than just work or shooting in the gym. It's way more than that, man. Yeah, you Steph Curry, nigga, but I'm Jerry Jones, nigga. Yeah, I run this motherfucker, nigga. Yeah, I run this motherfucker, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell your ass, nigga. It's different, nigga. Yeah, I'm Jerry Jones, nigga. You just a running back, nigga. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, Nick, because he went live yesterday and was trying to talk numbers. I'm just listening to it. Like, look at this poor ass nigga, man. And again, when I'm saying poor, I'm talking about mentality. Look at this poor ass nigga. Now, another thing why I got on YouTube is because of this. Before I got a YouTube channel, niggas like Goofy Tunes, these ant niggas, they use their YouTube channel like a necklace, right? They'll show you them numbers and you don't know what the numbers mean or what it make. You just see 3 million or you see all these numbers and you automatically think it's money. They use that as a badge of honor to make people think that they do business. When in reality, once I get the channel and once I see what's going on, think about that. 2 million views bring you $2,500. Nah, that's cool if you're doing 2 million views every week, right? Yeah, you're doing 2 million views every week. That's cool, but niggas ain't doing 2 million views every week, man. So if 2 million views, if a million views bring you $100, and every week you doing less than a million, oh yeah, you got a job, man. And there ain't nothing wrong with having a job. Nothing wrong with that. But the thing about this job, it ain't no insurance. It ain't no retirement. It ain't no benefits. Yeah. Hey, YouTube don't come with none of that shit. None of that shit. You waste your time and you gotta figure all that other shit out on your own. Yeah. YouTube don't come with none of that shit there, man. Yeah, so just think. Do they give you Social Security for YouTube? I don't even know, man. Yeah, imagine you got that. You can't even retire from YouTube. YouTube ain't even got a retirement plan. The people watching you got a retirement plan with the money they make. Yeah, the people that's watching you got a retirement plan with the money they make. Man, cut it out, bro. I just want to get on here and let y'all know, me and Big Ant ain't got no problems, ain't no issues, bro. What I'm talking about is business. When I'm talking about Adam, and I'm talking about Vlad, or I'm talking about hip hop, I'm talking business, bro. and how it really affects in real life and how it play out in real life. And of course, me saying that is going to be foreign to you and it's going to make you upset because you have your own perspective that's not related to business. That's it. That's the only difference between us, bro. That's it. That's all. Yeah, that's the only difference between us, my G. So, hey, man, it's CEO hockey. Y'all hear that machine? The money being made. Yeah, I gotta go pick up. I gotta go pick up my brother. Yeah, he doing good. Yeah, we roll. Money, the money being made. I ain't gonna get that many views on this motherfucking video, but guess what? I already got the money, man. So I ain't tripping. Yeah, I ain't goddamn me tripping. I already got the money, man. And that's what it is, man. Yeah, I woke up today to take care of business. Business being handled, man. Appreciate y'all. Say YouTube ain't got no 401k plan. None of that shit going on here. Imagine you doing 10,000 hours and no 401k. The motherfuckers play you up front and then they pay you every 30 days. You don't even get your check every week or every 2 weeks. They pay you every 30 days. Man, that's worse than the day labor, man. YouTube is some day labor shit if you ain't doing business through this motherfucking app. This shit is some day labor shit, and this shit strokes the ego. It makes you feel good about yourself. It makes you feel important. It makes you feel powerful. When the whole time they robbing you of your time, man, as a creator. It's just the facts, man. You better get up here and sell some products. You better get up here and sell some services. That's just what it is. If not, you're just gonna be an old nigga on YouTube, still yapping and talking, man. And you ain't went to the Bahamas, you ain't went nowhere. You ain't traveled, you haven't enjoyed yourself. You just catered to an audience that grew on you, my nigga. Yeah, you gotta think. You've been on this bitch 7 years. That means whoever been following you for 7 years, their life is evolving and they going on. Yeah, they watch you. They tap in with you when they in the Bahamas. They tap in with you when they at work. They tap in with you when they at the dealership. You ain't at none of them places, nigga. You in that yard making videos. You outside that car making videos. You better get you a life, get you a woman, get you a family. You better grow up, nigga. And with that, I'm out this bitch, man. CEO, I'm out, man. Salute.